Welcome and thank you. I am Talat Mehboob, Account Manager in Huawei. Please settle down, everyone. I would formally start the ceremony with Tilawat-e-Quran. I would like to call upon Mr. Ziaur Rahman to please come on stage and do the honor.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر ويعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم. Do they not look at the camels, how they are created, and at the sky how it is raised, and at the mountains how they are erected, and at the earth how it is spread? So remind, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you are behold, however, he who turns away and disbelieves, then Allah will punish him with greatest punishment. Indeed, to us is their return, then indeed upon us is their account.
And PTCL are synergistic partners. We welcome our key members from PTCL who have taken time to be here in this privileged conference. Thank you so much. Especially thanks to Mr. Syed Mazhar Hussain, SEVP HR, Mr. Akdas Faraz. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank our overseas Huawei team who are specially here for this occasion and to attend this occasion. No doubt your vision will reap substantial benefit for ICT development. From our overseas team, Mr. Munawar, special thanks to him, Mr. Yasir, and last but not the least, our local Huawei team. Thank you so much to be here on this occasion. Without their organization and teamwork, this event will not have happened. Thank you so much. Innovation and Evolution Conference 2012. This event is how we prepare ourselves for future. In Pakistan, mobile broadband is coming in form of 3G. We ensure that this opportunity is taken by PTCL. This small seminar is the first step in the right direction to move into the digital era. Now I must introduce a man who has vast experience of 24 years in telecommunication with strong technical background. He has worked before Huawei with operators and vendors. cable and wireless, Europe, Asia, USA, Rexon UK, Rexon Nigeria, Rexon Saudi Arabia, MTN Nigeria and STC Saudi Arabia, and countless many other achievements which is very hard to summarize on this platform. He is none other than Mr. Munawwar Hussain. Please big round of applause for him to join us on the stage.
Gentlemen, and Talal, thank you very much for such a, to some degree, over-exaggerated introduction. It's my pleasure to be here. I have done conference before with PTCL. It was a very comforting and very good experience for me as well. And I believe that we are looking for a very fruitful event today. The objective of this are quite apparent from the theme which we are presenting today, that innovation and evolution from where we are today and how we are going to face the future. Let me give you some brief about what is entailed today in this conference. We are going to see how telecommunication is evolving and what the major stakeholders and the major gurus of the industry, of the telecom industry, are thinking and planning ahead, and how it has transformed our lives. So it contains a telecom industry trend, not just in the telecom, but in fact ICT, information and communication technology. We talk about network evolution. The network is a vehicle where we deliver all these services which are like never ending, a stream of requirements from end users today. They want to enjoy TV, they want to enjoy video, they want to run their business, they want to use these platforms to entertain themselves with multimedia and social networking. I was looking at this stats from YouTube. It is mentioned that 60 hours of video is uploaded on YouTube servers every single minute of the day, and that is 365 days a year. Can you imagine the amount of data stream is being uploaded and viewed by the users? It is estimated that the 4 billion viewing is taking place a day from the YouTube server. 4 billion. That is almost like 60% of the population of the world. There are only 7 billion people. So I look forward to this presentation, and also I would like my colleagues to please make this session interactive. You have any question, you feel comfortable, or you want to add your opinion, or you have some query about the subject being presented, please raise your hand and we can go through it, and we make sure that you go home today with a much more clear vision what we are talking over here. Before I start this presentation, I would like to share with you guys this about 7 to 8 minutes of video, which is to some degree few months older, not up to date. So some of the data you might see it is not reflecting what the data statistics we have today. But no doubt the trends and the information presented, it is very, very, what you call it, crucial us to realize what is happening around the globe and how we are positioning ourselves to take care of that. Gentlemen, we have been a little bit delayed, almost like an hour. We're starting our ceremony. I was actually going to start, but I would like to ask Sayyid Nazar Saab to come here and express, to give us his few words about this event. Thank you very much.
First of all, I am very thankful to the Huawei team for organizing this magnificent event. Especially Huawei representative CTO, Mr. Barabar, Mr. Yasir and Mr. Chand, who came all the way from Bahrain, UAE. This is really an opportunity for us that we are here with these wizards of the technology. Though I am a little bit embarrassed with the presence of PTCL people, now it is a little bit more. But I think this was not well coordinated by us. President called me on Saturday. He said that I would have liked to come here. This is very beneficial occasion, but he is not here in Pakistan. So he said that PTCL officers, commercial and technical teams and procurement teams, they should attend this and they should take this opportunity for improving their learning and see that what trends are going on in the world and how the technologies are moving, how the things are spreading all over the world. And the movie which you have just shown, if we just see that, this is when you say that are we ready? I think this is a big question mark on everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. But when we see the PTCL, of course, we were not ready when competition came, and of course we had a setback. But now I think we must be ready for the challenges which are ahead of us. And this seminar, of course, will help us, help our people to see that what are the challenges. When the changes are so rapid, you are saying that changing is not changeable. This was the slogan, I think, here. Are we ready? Changing is not changeable, and this is a fact. If we see last 10 years, I think we cannot imagine. 10 years back, no one in the world, I think, had the imaginations that this would happen after 10 years. So again, I think whatever we are saying today, what we are seeing today, I'm sure that no one can imagine that what will happen after 5 or 10 years in coming years. These are just the predictions. These are just the estimations based on past. So anyhow, we must be very proactive while analyzing our marketing strategies and network strategies especially, so that the challenges and opportunities, we should face the challenges successfully and explore the opportunities which are there with all these changes in the technology. So anyhow, this one suggestion I would say that Huawei should, Huawei and the big vendors here, operators, they should set up the marketing teams. Not marketing teams for their products, but marketing for educating the marketing departments of the operators. Because that is very important, that they should know that what changes are there in the world, and they should align their strategies with the network evolution. So this seminar, when I was seeing the agenda, that was a point which attracted me, that you are presenting the network strategies as well as the marketing strategies which are the best practice in the world, and of course that will enlighten the participants that how we have to explore the avenues which are coming to them. As far as PTCL is concerned, I would say that we are far behind. Even we are behind than what is prevailing in the country. Our network is not up to that standard which is required. Our pace of technology developments, that is not up to the required standard. Likewise, the biggest problem what PTCL is facing today is the churn of the customers. Because whatever we are doing, ultimately the network Huawei should, because I think it is the biggest vendor of PTCL. So this, if we want to flourish this partnership between the two organizations, I think we must coordinate and cooperate for the avenues in marketing and the network, that how we should control our churn and how we should improve our network. Because challenges are there, and these challenges, of course, we can only cope with the cooperation of these two partners. So I once again thank you, Huawei team, for this excellent initiative. Take due benefit from this occasion, and at the end of this event, they will be more knowledgeable, they will have more clear picture and more clear vision for their organization. At the end, I would say one thing, that in the agenda there was that we will share the success stories. Of course, that is a good thing, but I think we must learn from the failure also. So I would like that if you share the success as well as the failure, because you can learn more from those. Thank you very much.
I was told that you are a HR director. But I think you should be in the strategy development area. Really, your vision about the technology is far more than people perceive about what HR is doing. Thank you very much for your nice comments. I would like to start on now. I think where Mazhar Saab has left in regards to what is changing, what is going on in the world in terms of development of the technologies. What is technology in fact? The technology is an answer to the requirements. The requirements being placed on the suppliers and the operators. And who is the actual making these requirements is the end user. We will go through these. I hope nobody has read how many slides are there, because it's going to make you sit for quite a long time today. And I'm expecting that I will have a quite interactive session with you gentlemen. So nobody is going to leave. And I think the audience are, as far as my understanding from Mr. Saab's small speech, that you guys are also looking forward to this one. So let's start. I do not want to waste any more time. The agenda for today is telecommunication out of failures. So the failure prevails into a success. That's the success. So consequently, you will see the failure and then we will turn that into success. This is success story. So I think we will have a quite wide variety of ingredients for this event to make it more interesting and more fruitful. So let's start with this first part of telecom industry trend. What are people thinking? Like we said that 10 years ago, nobody could have envisaged what is coming next. I have said this in many other places as well, that the YouTube is a huge phenomenon. We did not have it, like 10, 12 years ago. And today, it is, I don't want to use the word destroying, but it is making very hard for every operator to cope with the requirement which is being placed on the network. You are putting huge amount of investment, huge amount of effort, energy, and man hours, but they are not paying to the operators. The operator is the one who is providing the venues, the playing field for the other stakeholders like Google's, Amazon, and Apple. These people are selling their products, and guess what? You are providing the venue and they are taking the benefits. I think my colleague said yesterday that Apple has reached up to 25 billion downloads. And you are the one who is providing the access to those billions of downloads. And guess who is making the money? They are making the money. And just to put things in perspectives, a 10 minutes of video clip consumes the network resources to such a degree that it occupies as much as resource as you have delivered 500,000 SMSs. If you deliver 500,000 SMSs, even at a 1 paisa per SMS, it's still hundreds of thousands of rupees. But if somebody watches a video clip of 10 minutes on his iPhone or on his, even on the Edge or on your e-video or even on the fixed line, how much will he pay? 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees? Is there any comparison between both? Of course not. But the irony is that the operator has to bite this very painful bullet to provide the service with no revenue coming back. So this is where we have all of us to sit together, join and make the strategy that how we can turn this negative into positive and make this failure into a success. And how we can build the networks which are not costing us huge amount of money, but they are delivering the services which we are looking for. Look at this, the vision of the telecom gurus. What are they thinking? Today, we have huge amount of services being placed on the networks and on the content providers and the service providers and the pipe providers. What are we? We are pipe providers here. Our job is to provide the access to those consumers so they can download this video, they can download the application, they can download the services which they are looking for. And look at the evolution of the devices. We are talking about a 3D TV, 3D video today. High definition video, which is consuming huge amount of network resources in terms of switching, transmission and access. And as Mr. Saab said, these are estimates and predictions. Yes, we do agree with that. But the trend is no way an illusion. The trend is a fact. We have seen what is going on in the last 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You go back like in the 70s, getting a handset telephone, at home was like a luxury. It used to take months, if not years, to get it processed and get connected in some part of Pakistan. And we are very lucky today that we have, as a consumers, we are consumers as well ourselves, that we have a services of a high class at our fingertips today. The person who is enjoying iPhone in New York, we are enjoying it in Islamabad, Karachi and Faisalabad and Lahore and places like that. And we are on the verge of entering into mobile broadband era. And the PTCL has to look very carefully into this, what is happening in the future. So let me get back to my slides again. Mobile broadband, the 3G. If you, my friends, remember when 2G, the mobile system was launched in early 80s. It was an analog system, we call it 1G. Today, we are at 4G level, LTE, long-term evolution. What are these 3G? 3G is providing data services with wireless technology, in a nutshell. That's what 3G stands for. It is providing high-speed broadband access using wireless technology. And look how it is growing. It is multiplying it many times, like we saw an explosion of handsets, mobile communication, which overtook the fixed line services many years ago. In Pakistan, we are talking about 110 million mobile subscribers today. Just compare it with a fixed line penetration. There is no comparison in fact. And how are we going to do it? How are we going to deliver these services? Look at this bottom part of the slides. In terms of electronic evolution, electronic advances, we are saying today we have 3 billion transistor components on one chip, integrated circuit. And they are the building blocks of providing us these technologies and these solutions we are delivering to the society, high-speed broadband, either fixed or mobile. But we are not done yet. We are looking at 1 trillion components based integrated circuits. This is the vision of people. This is processing capacity which we are going to see not in a distant future, by 2018. Gentlemen, 1,000 billions of components will make 1 trillion. Now coming to the memory, 32 GB to 1 terabytes. 1000 GB makes 1 terabyte. And of course, the speed which we all are experiencing, enjoying it, and sometimes feeling frustrated that when we see on our terminal, it is streaming. You see the sign downloading, but you don't see it. Can I ask audience, can anybody tell me where in the world it has been delivered 1 gigabyte per second as a service to a consumer at its doorstep? Here in developing countries, even in the Western countries, the speed of broadband has been delivered up to 10, 100 megabytes per second. I am talking about 1G. Any volunteer? Singapore has got 1 gigabyte speed delivered to the consumer. Taiwan was the first country who launched LTE, and